Hello, my name's Alan McIlroy from Berthon International, and today I have the pleasure of showing you around the Discovery 55, and this particular yacht is from 2010. The Discovery 55, as you know, has almost become a bit of a modern classic, really. Every once in a while a yacht comes along and they get the formula just right, both in terms of the yacht sail handling, the accommodation, and it all just works. And the Discovery 55 is very much regarded as a success story as blue water cruising yachts go. So the yacht, she's a very nice, very well appointed Discovery 55, dark blue topsides there from 2015. A nice feature of the Discovery is the access on the transom. It's a nice, gentle, sloping transom. Here you've got the davits. Those come with a 3.4 metre dinghy. There's a new 20 horse outboard there as well, which I think is very, very low hours. That was new in 2016 as well. So stepping aboard. The framework there just for the bimini, and you can see the spray hood. The canvas work was new in 2016. A quick glance up there, the B&R rig. The Discovery sports aft swept spreaders with twin forestays and electric in-mast furling. The aft sweep in the spreaders is quite useful as it does away with the need for check stays. Quick glance around the transom. Nice push pit seats there. You've got the integral stainless steel davits, which are electric, and push pit mounted life raft there as well. The yachts are fitted with Anderson winches, stainless steel bodies, which is nice, and those are all powered winches. Stepping forward, a couple of lockers there you can see on the side deck. The aft one of those is gas, which is right adjacent to the galley. The forward is just for stowage. And stepping forward onto the foredeck. You can just see the track there for the self-tacking jib. The yacht sports two forestays, both fitted with Selden electric furling. The inner forestay is a sort of 100% forward triangle self-tacking jib, which obviously renders sail handling an absolute breeze, especially sailing upwind in confined waters. The outer furler there carries the large 130% Genoa, which sheets out to the tow rail, which is obviously optimized for reaching conditions. Looking aft there, a nice view of the low-profile deck saloon. It's quite a nice feature of the yacht. Most of your control lines, as you see, just run across the top of the coach roof there back to one electric winch in the cockpit, and from that position you can manage pretty much all of the white sail plan. The detail there of one of the whisker poles on the side deck. There's another whisker pole stowed on the mast, which again for trade wind sailing means you can twin pole and goose wing your two head sails. Stepping aft. Detail of the spray hood there. And to say there is a flat top bimini that extends over the cockpit as well. One of your electric primary winches, they really only come into play when using either a cruising chute or the large reaching Genoa. As I say, they are electric. The controls for those winches are positioned either side of the steering pedestal. A nice satin varnished cockpit table there with stowage in the center. And the steering pedestal, which houses the engine controls, lighting controls, bow thruster, E90 wide plotter, Morse controls, compass and so on. So a really quite comprehensive selection of instrumentation there. So looking forward, just above the companionway, there are a further 3 ST70 sailing instruments. So on this little bank of jammers here, you've got the control lines for the self-tacking jib and kicker and main sheet and so on. So again, as I say, from that single position, you've also got the switches there for the electric in-mast furling, so you can manage most of the rig from that position. So now just stepping below. Right, one of the most popular features of the Discovery 55 is the raised deck saloon. The large semicircular seating area is designed in a way that it works on either tack, so you've got a comfortable place to sit regardless of which tack you're on. Panning round, TV up in the bulkhead there. Another nice feature unique to the 55 is the raised navigation area stroke piloting station, which is pretty ideal for keeping watch. And of course the Discovery saloon table, which folds out to extend for dining or can be reduced as an occasional table. A nice bit of marquetry there in the centre of the saloon table. Again, of this era, the Discoveries were very much known for their cabinetry. So a quick look over the well-stocked nav station. This vessel was fully equipped for full circumnavigation, so you've got the E120 wide plotter, instrument repeater, remote controls, sat phone, VHF, SSB radio, standalone GPS. Really, there's very little to add in the navigation area. A detail of a weatherman there, the stereo and heating controls. The vessel features both Ebbsbacher hot air diesel heating and full tropical aircon. So I'm just taking a little stroll forward here. So a fairly opulent guest accommodation here. This is the bow cabin, and I should note as well that is a watertight bulkhead just at the head of that berth. So a nice island berth with shelving to port and starboard. Cafrumo fans, ample hanging lockers and storage. And port lights and overhead hatch as well, obviously, so a bright and airy cabin. Detail more hanging storage there. Moving aft, we would have a quick glance into the twin cabin. The boat is winterized ashore with us here at the moment, so it is a little bit busy in the twin cabin there with the cockpit cushions and so on. But there's a good wide ample berth, so a nice comfortable cabin. So a forward toilet and shower, so a fully enclosed shower. A thermostatically controlled shower there, which is nice, keeps the water contained. Avonite work surfaces, heated towel rail, and the boat sports electric WCs, both fore and aft, both fitted with holding tanks. Stepping back into the saloon. The starboard here, there's lots of stowage in the saloon, as you can see. Let's wander through to the galley, which is, again, a bit of a feature on the 55. Plenty of work surface with a raised fiddle. Nice little detail actually, the Corian runs up behind the fiddle as well, so contains any spillages in the galley quite safely. And detail of the bread maker there. Three burner Force 10 cooker in solid stainless. And here we have detail of the deep freeze. And then a full height fridge. That's a granite avonite surfaces, microwave detail there as well. Moving aft into the owner's cabin, large centerline double berth, port lights both port and starboard, and a couple of nice little port lights in the transom as well, and then overhead hatch. So again, a very bright and airy cabin. A little vanity unit there on the back of the engine room bulkhead. Forward into the owner's toilet and shower. Again, avonite surfaces. Heated towel rail. Moving into the separate shower stall. We have cleverly hidden full-size domestic washer dryer. Thermostatically controlled shower there. And we have the access to the engine room. So 160 horse Yanmar. Water maker on the aft bulkhead. Breakers for winches. It's a very clean, well organized engine room. Plenty of access. The boat did see a fairly hefty refit in 2016, so all of the primary systems were overhauled at that time. The engine, the standing rigging, the sails. It was quite an in-depth pit stop actually. And in addition to this, the yacht does come equipped with a comprehensive selection of spares. So again, just having a view around the aft cabin, maybe back through the galley. Twin stainless sinks there. SEADUCED is currently winterized ashore here at our offices in Leamington, so please feel free to contact us if you would like to arrange a viewing. Thank you.